a dimly lit bedroom, nestled in the suburbs of Anywhere, USA, a lone figure sits hunched over an ancient humming computer setup. Meet Alex, a teenage virtuoso of the digital realm, consumed by a flickering display casting an eerie green glow. The time is the early 1990s, and the hush of dial-up noise echoes in the room as Alex initiates his nightly ritual. Fingers move instinctively over the keyboard, orchestrating a symphony of keystrokes that commands the archaic terminal. Lines of code race across the screen, a mesmerizing blur of numbers, letters, and symbols. This is no ordinary night. Alex is engaged in a daring game of digital cat and mouse with none other than a vaunted government mainframe. Initialize protocol hack phase blue, Alex murmurs, barely audible over the subtle whir of the computer's fan. The screen responds with cryptic prompt lines, demanding passwords and permissions only the deepest corners of cyberspace could provide. With a determined smile, he whispers, "Time to break the ice." The soundtrack of a pounding electronic beat, juxtaposed with fragmented MTV-style rapid cuts, accompanies the unfolding cyber odyssey. Scenes flit between the furious activity on the monitor, Alex's intense gaze mirrored in the glass, and the glowing cityscape outside his window. Here, in this cluttered sanctuary filled with circuit boards and discarded floppy disks, he is a sovereign of ones and zeros. Routing signal. Through the satellite uplink, he instructs himself, leaning closer to the screen. Neon lines crisscross the grid map displayed before him, simulating pathways of an intricate digital web. A few more keystrokes and Alex's terminal hangs on the cusp of breaching a virtual fortress. He pauses, inhaling the moment, letting the anticipation build. The following sequence unfurls in split-second flashes. A progress bar blinks in consideration, codes layer over codes, overlays flicker like clandestine messages. Each step is a calculated risk, each key press a subtle dance between skill and sheer nerve. Subsystem bypass initialized. Deploying algorithm now, he says with conviction, eyes gleaming as the final barrier looms. An impenetrable firewall looming large, the ultimate gatekeeper of classified secrets. Beads of perspiration trace his brow as he types the final command sequence, a digital lockpick crafted by his own ingenious mind. Milliseconds stretch into eternity as the terminal processes his input, decoding, decrypting, dismantling decades-old security protocols. Until at last, the resistant screen succumbs to his mastery. Triumphantly, in the hushed silence of his secluded domain, Alex utters those euphoric words that echo in the annals of cyber folklore. "I'm in!" The narrative fades to a close, the tension dissolving into a serene hum. The once daunting interface now displays treasures of untold possibilities. As digital vistas unfold, Alex knows he stands at the precipice of a new frontier, a realm where technology reigns supreme, and the minds bold enough to harness it become legends in their own right. With a closure as profound as his audacious beginning, the scene draws to an end, leaving viewers in contemplation of the unstoppable march of technology, where boundaries of the possible hustle to every individual's daring dance with discovery.